Okay, so Wednesday night we face West Ham at Villa Park, and there's currently now 3 points separating both the sides, so it should be quite an interesting game, I think. Last time for us was finally a win against Southampton, and it'd been a long time coming. They've been a really tricky side for us for quite a while now, and we managed to sort of hold on to that 1-0 win. Some VAR decisions actually went our way, which was quite exciting for once. Don't know if I necessarily agree with both. I mean, obviously, offside you can't really disagree with, and we've had a very similar offside given to us this season as well. And it was Ollie Watkins' shirt that was offside. So, it swings and roundabouts, unfortunately, and that seems to be the way this season is going. I would imagine that we will line up with the same sort of squad that we had for the Southampton game. So, yeah, no changes there. We do have a new signing, obviously, in Morgan Sanson, who's, I really don't know that much about him. I tend not to watch any sort of compilation videos now because anybody can look good in a YouTube sort of compilation. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens with him, really. In terms of the West Ham game, I think it is going to be really quite a tough game. I mean, obviously it's a Villa Park, but I don't think you really necessarily get a home or away advantage now. So it'd be interesting to see how the game sort of pans out. I expect it to be quite a tight game. I think I would predict maybe a draw. I hope it's not a boring sort of 0-0. But I don't think West Ham or Villa, they've really been involved in many dull games this season. And I'd like to think that both teams, for very different reasons. Obviously, West Ham's last game, they lost against Liverpool, which, Liverpool have really found some sort of form at the moment. So I don't think there's any shame in that. And West Ham are still in a fantastic position when you think of where they were last season. It was a very up and down season, and for us we've had a massive turnaround, and we are knocking on the door of Europe, and West Ham have firmly got their foot inside the door. So it should be a really entertaining game, and I'd like to think it will be end to end because there's a lot of talent on both sides. And for us, we have Jack Grealish, he's a key player for us, but I think we also have a lot of threat now with like Ross Barkley scored against Southampton. Ollie Watkins has ended his goal drought as well. So I think it will be a really entertaining game. I predict a draw just because I can't see a big difference between the two sides, and it could be or maybe even a 1-0. I hope Villa can win. But against West Ham, it's going to be a tough game, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to it as well. Take care.
Oi people, so this is my preview for the Hammers game against Villa. So, tough game, very tough game. Normally I'm very confident when it comes to West Ham Villa, but the way Dean Smith has got his team lined up and the way that they're playing, you've only got to look at the league. They win their games in hands, they go above us, and we seem to be flying at the moment. So, yeah, very, very difficult game. At the point of doing this video as well, it's before the Liverpool game, so I don't know whether we're going to be looking to bounce back or to carry on that form. What we'll say is Moyes seems to have done a fantastic job raising the team spirit and the mentality of the team. We seem to be finding ways to win. Even if we're not playing as good as what we could, we seem to be getting the results. So he deserves massive praise for that. So do the players. They've done that without the fans behind them, obviously apart from on social media. They seem to be doing really, really well. Now, this could be Lingard's debut. So, a little bit what I will say about him is, I'm going to say it outright, I didn't particularly fancy him coming to West Ham. And the reason why is just purely down to the fact that the way how I see it, we've already got Ben Rama, we've got Yarmolenko, we've got Bowen, we've got Lanzini, we've got Fornals. Do we really, really need another attacking midfielder? Don't get me wrong, he can, but Lingard can play in a number of positions. He's with West Ham, and I just hope that he comes with a point to prove. You know, let's face it, the Euros supposed to be in the summer. We need to kick on. You know, he needs to kick on with it, should I say, sorry. So let's hope, you know, he comes in, hits the ground running. So if he works hard and we get the Lingard of like the 2017 season, around about then, he was brilliant, you know, and he'll be a big asset for West Ham and help us push on in the league and try and cement a European place. You know, at the moment, the position in the league says we're in contention for it. So let's hope we can push on and actually do it. But with the game's opponents, Villa, same as for them. You know, they're doing brilliantly. Watkins, I was a massive fan of, and I wanted us to sign him. Villa took the punt on him. We didn't, and they are getting the rewards for it. He's a quality player, always running. Grealish is in the form of his life, and they look a decent outfit. Key battles: we need to make sure we're defensively sound, because Villa will press high and attack. You know, Kufau is going to have a big game, trying to keep Grealish quiet. Souček and Rice, because Grealish does float all over the place, you know, so we're going to need to keep him quiet. But McGinn, I think, is a phenomenal player. I'd love him. I just think he's in the wrong claret and blue top, you know, well, for my liking anyway. They've got some really good players. Midfield is going to be key, and I think we need to see, if he hasn't done it in the Liverpool game, we need to see Benrahma bag his first goal in the Premier League for us. Hopefully Lingard, if he doesn't start, comes off the bench and he manages to grab one as well. But we need to keep doing what we've been doing, keep playing with that mentality, because it's fair to, you know, it's such a cliche with football, but on our day we can beat anybody, and our day seems to be happening more days than most, you know, so I just got to hope that form continues. The way I'd like to see his line-up: Fabianski in goal, standard. If we're doing the back four like we normally have, then it's Kufau on the right, Cresswell on the left, with Ogbonna and Dawson centre halves. Playing midfield three: Souček, Rice, and Fornals, with Bowen, Benrahma and Antonio up top. That's where I'd like to see his line-up. I think it'd be harsh with the work that Fornals does off the ball. You know, it'd be harsh to sort of just drop him for Lingard, because Lingard's in now. But if Lingard does play him in the free and give him a bit of a free roam, so he can drop into the number 10. You know, he can move over to the right, try and play a little pass, the passing through to Antonio, and let's get the job done. I think even though we're winning games, we never really seem to always have our shooting boots on. And that's the players more in attacking third. When I say that, Antonio gets the goals, but Fornals needs to be more clinical in front of goal. I think Bowen does. And like I said, Benrahma as well. You know, like I said, the goals at the moment seem to be coming from defence, from set plays, which is a key area. I think we need to exploit that when given the opportunity. Let Cresswell put the balls in, and hope either Ogbonna or Dawson get on the end of them. We need to exploit that. Now, like I said, we need to make sure that when these players get the chances in the final third, you know, they take them. The only way you're going to win games, take chances. But yeah, that's how I think we'll line up, or that's how I hope to see us line up. And, you know, as long as we play with the energy and the belief that we have been, I think we'll get the result. I'm going to go 2-1, maybe 3-1 West Ham. That's my prediction. Let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like the channel, subscribe, drop any comments. I'll pop on there as and when I can, and I'll reply to as many as I can. But till next one, come on you Irons.
For West Ham fans everywhere, this is the ultimate football app for you. Never miss a thing with the latest West Ham news, gossip and social stories as they break. Download the free COY Irons app now from the App Store and Google Play.